welcome to 2023. We're back here today. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be continuing our good work from last year. We're going to give it another moss treatment and we're going to give it another weed killer treatment with a different weed killer this time. And then what we're going to do is, as the year goes forward, we're going to get this lawn looking smart. So what this video is about is taking a lawn that you think isn't any good, and if you're thinking, well, there's no point in me spending any money on my lawn because it's just not going to work, I'm going to show you this year that you can bring any lawn back to a really good standard. So let's go and have a look at how we're getting on, and then we'll take it from there and we'll see what needs doing. So if you remember last time we were here just before Christmas, we were power washing these curbstones and they have come up an absolute treat. I've not actually been since that day, so I'm surprised how clean they are after 20 years of just sitting under that lawn. So just have a quick look at the lawn. See, there's quite a few twigs knocking around, so you can see now why I didn't change the blade on the mower when I did the service, because we're going to be picking all these twigs up with it. Not the big ones, they'll need picking up by hand, but these little stragglers, those will get picked up by the mower, so we're not going to damage the blade. So if we just have a closer look at the lawn, we can see, even though we did a moss treatment last time by putting the INHIBIT on, which is iron, we have got some regeneration, and that's just because it's been really wet, and this kind of moss, this upright moss, loves water, so we're going to give it another iron hit today. And then also we're going to use a weed killer, which has got mecroprop and dicambrin, which is going to further stop this weed from growing, because that one I put on before Christmas has hit it a little bit and it's slowly going, but we just want to give it a move on today with a different type of weed killer. We can't use the one we used last year twice in a year, we can only use that once in a year, so we can mix and match and target weeds with two different weed killers. So what we'll do is first we'll get these twigs picked up, then we'll get the mower out, cut the grass to give us some nice guidelines, and then we'll mix our products and get those sprayed on, and then we're going to start the process of getting this lawn back, well, not to its former glory, because it's always been a bit of a rubbish one, but like I say, I'm going to show you how we can get a lawn back to a decent standard, even if you think all hope is lost. You can see quite a lot of twigs there. Now these don't just get thrown away. What I do is I put them behind the hedge where there's no water can get to it, because there's a nice canopy, and then in the summer they dry out and they make lovely kindling for my chimney here, so they get burnt. A good cheap way of heating the garden. Alright, so now we've picked the twigs up, it's time to get the mower out and mow it, put some guidelines in for our sprayer. Now I'm not too concerned about how much grass I take off. I don't buy into the 1/3 rule when I'm doing a job like this, because the main target is the moss. The more grass we can take off, the more the moss is revealed for the product to adhere to. So we're going to cut it on number 2 today. I think that'll be fine. We don't want to scalp it because we've still got to leave the customer something to look at, but I'm not buying into this 1/3 rule at this time of year on this lawn, because it doesn't really matter that. So let's go and get the mower out and we'll get cracking. Now I must say it smells absolutely gorgeous here. We've got the grass being cut, we've got the moss being cut, we've got a few twigs being cut up, we've got the GT85 burning off the mower, and it smells an absolute treat. It's one smell I do miss when we get into the winter because I don't do it, so it's nice to get back into it and get those senses alerted back to the thought and the prospect of spring coming. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get our moss treatment ready and our weed treatment ready, and we'll give it a spray, and that's job done here for today. And it's just a case of waiting another month and then maybe another moss application, and then we'll be in March, and then we can really start thinking about scarifying, top dressing and overseeding. So let's get that done now and we'll crack on, and then we can go home. If you're liking the video so far, please give me a like and subscribe if you want. Alright, so we're ready to spray our products. What we've got today is we've got INHIBIT, which is our moss control in a granular form, 19% iron. We've got our Galactic Green, which has got iron in it as well, which is going to give us an instant hit because it's liquid. And we've got some nitrogen in there, and that's going to give us a little bit of growth. and then we've got our weed killer resolver with mecroprop and dicamberin, and that's going to hit our weeds on the head a bit more and try and get rid of them. Now, it's very important when using this weed killer, if you're going to be seeding within the next 8 to 12 weeks, you've got to do it before that. So that's why I'm doing it today. So by the time we get to March, 8 weeks has passed and we're not going to cause any harm to our seed. Whereas the other one that we used to use, which is the weed alpha lawns, that's only a 4-week window. So if you're going to be using this, you've got to do it now if you're going to be looking at seeding in 8 to 12 weeks. So important to remember that. So first of all, I'm going to go in. I've already put some water in here. I'm going to go in with our INHIBIT. Always add your sulfate, iron sulfate to the water, because otherwise it'll just clog up and it'll not actually dissolve. And into that we're going to add our Galactic Green. So we're going to need 400 mils of that. So we'll just add that in. 400. So yeah, that's going to give us a good hit with the iron as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix that up. I'm not going to add my weed killer to this particular batch in terms of what I'm mixing here. We'll add it to the tank, but we'll do it with its own water source, because what will happen is it could coagulate when it hits that nitrogen. So what we'll do is we'll do it in 2 separate, not sprays, but just 2 separate buckets. You could do it in 2 separate sprays if you want, but I'm confident enough to know what I'm doing that I never add weed killer neat to a neat fertiliser in terms of liquids like nitrogen, because what it'll do is it will just curdle and it won't separate again when you add water to it, and you're literally wasting your money. So what we're doing is here, we're putting that resolver on. That was $11.95 for 250 square metres. So for this lawn, that's going to cost us about £3, isn't it? So what we'll do is we'll just pour some more water in for our weed killer. Okay, so now we're going to add our weed killer. Now it's a 500ml bottle, which will do 250 square metres. So in this mix, we're going to need 200 mils of this product to do 100 square metres. So we'll sort that out. It's got a nice measuring thing on the sides, we don't need to worry about that. So we need 8 measures. We'll give that a swill. We know because it's got a load of water mixed in with it, we can put it straight into our tank and we'll be job done. Nice new flexi tub. I was getting the weed killer from B&Q. I thought I'd treat myself to a new flexi tub. So there we go, all mixed up, ready to go. Important when you've got the iron in there, always give it a agitation just to get that mixing ready. And that's that, we're good to go. Alright, so we've got that on nice and easy. The wind was lovely. It's a lovely day. I can't believe it. We're in January and absolutely sweltering, but then again, I am dressed for the winter. Now you can see behind me, it's already started going black a little bit and nicely greening up. That's good, because when the customer gets back, they're going to know I've been, which is always a good thing. Now, how much have we just cost the customer? That's one thing I never say on my videos, is how much have we just cost. So I've just done some quick calculations to do our total cost for today in terms of products. We've used 10 quid's worth, or 10 British pounds worth of Galactic Green. We've used a £5's worth, or £5 British pounds of the resolver, and INHIBIT we have used 4 British pounds of. So that gives us a total spend of £19 spread over 100 square metres. That works out at 19p a square metre. So I think that's really reasonable for this time of year. In the summer, that might double because we're putting more expensive products on, but for today, I think that's really good value for money. And obviously taking into account my labour as well, but if you're doing it, it's free, so you don't need to worry about that. And I know there's a big outlay cost for the actual product because you have to buy the full amount, but again, I don't think it's asking too much that. So what we'll do is, we'll come back in a month and we'll see how things are going then, and we'll do another moss application. But until then, take care, and we'll see you next time when we're doing something else lawn related, or we might be doing something van washing related. So take care and we'll see you soon.